And so the company set forth behind Hareth, stepping softly as the tall reeds whispered and closed behind them, until the river swallowed their passing, and the marsh returned to its ancient silence. They had gone no more than a few careful paces when Hareth raised his hand and halted, his keen eyes fixed upon the grey shadows behind them. Then he called out, and from the reed beds emerged one who had followed unseen. Therion, called Grimwalker, a ranger of the north. Grimwalker told them that he had long been upon the trail of orcs that had crept southward through the wilds of Rudar, leaving ruin in their wake. His path had crossed theirs by chance, or by doom, as such meetings often were in those days. After a brief exchange of words, Letheriel bid him join their company, for the road was perilous and strength lay in numbers. Grimwalker, seeing purpose in their errand and truth in their faces, gave assent and took his place among them. Then Hareth spoke of the road again, and his words were grave. 4 days they must travel northward upon small river craft, following the slow, winding course of the Glanduin, until at last they should reach the broken stones of Ostenedhill, once fair and mighty, now only a memory of lost glory. During those days the marshland spread wide about them, and they beheld the great white swans from whom Swanfleet takes its name. Hareth warned them sternly not to sing, nor shout, nor disturb the river in any way, for the marsh was old and watchful, and did not suffer folly lightly. As they journeyed, Salathyr was troubled by dreams, one upon each night, heavy with meaning. In her visions she saw folk healed in the clear waters of Setnamen, drawing life and strength from its ancient grace. Yet she also beheld the same holy mound set upon by a man and a band of armed followers. These despoilers slew the priestesses who guarded the place, and by dark means fouled the healing waters, turning blessing into bitterness. Most troubling of all, she saw herself bearing a sword, a dark blade, cold and grim, with a ring set cunningly in its hilt, and she waded with it into the waters within the mound. On the final night, when the river lay closest at hand, and the air was thick with mist, Letheriel was drawn from her slumber as though by a whispered call. Rising, she saw Salathyr leaving the camp alone, and followed her quietly into the reeds. There, by the dim gleam of the starlit water, Salathyr spoke with one who was ancient beyond reckoning, a Luniath, a guardian spirit of the river, a river maiden sung awake by the elves of the elder days. It was she who had sent the dreams and signs, seeking to warn and to prepare. Luniath told Salathyr that the company would not succeed unaided, and that they must not depart without Gulathang's echo, though what that might be she did not say. But even as these words were spoken, a cry rang out from the camp. From the darkness rose some foul marsh dwellers, corrupted spirits that haunted the reedlands and wore the stolen forms of the fallen dead. They fell upon the company with savage fury. Though the companions fought bravely, the struggle was bitter. Asvard was sorely tried, and Hareth, beset upon on all sides, was dragged down beneath a flurry of vicious blows, and there he fell, slain by their malice. Thus ended the life of their guide, and with his passing the road grew darker. Bereft of Hareth's knowledge, the companions must now find their way into Setnamen on their own, reclaim the Star of Korba, and unravel the mystery of Gulathang's echo, whatever doom or hope that name might yet hold.